So between now and the 1st of June, we have exactly 119 days to prepare for the race. As I told you, I'm so fixated on running, so I've decided, and also as a result of what I've been told about Ivy League universities, the focus is just going to be on that. So we have 119 days to prepare for the race. But the reality is that for anyone who's serious about running, between now and the end of May, you have to cover about 1,500 kilometers by way of preparation. So you basically have to run from this campus to the beachfront in Devon. You come back and run back to the beachfront. That's the distance you have to cover in order to do well and finish your Comrades Marathon. Why am I raising this with you as honor students? The reason I'm raising it, it's not necessarily because I think I'm addressing postgraduate students who are in sports science. It's because the requirements of succeeding in completing a Comrades Marathon and the requirements required in succeeding in completing your postgraduate studies, those requirements are exactly the same. So mathematically speaking, if you look at the number of days that you have, 119 days, and you look at the mileage you have to cover, which is 1,500 kilometers, it means on average you must actually do about 13 kilometers per day. No break, nothing, every day. Come rain, come shine. 13 kilometers minimum. Then you'll be able to cover 1,500 kilometers. But then you assume that you're not going to get sick. You assume that you're not going to have serious issues that disturb you. Minimum is 13. And therefore what I always recommend is that in order for you to compensate for any eventualities that might come your way, you have to do more than that. And therefore, it is exactly the same with postgraduate studies. You have your own 1,500 kilometer equivalent that you have to cover for you to do well with your studies. It's just the way things are. If you don't cover your 1,500 kilometer equivalent, you're just not going to make it. And if there's one thing that you take from my presentation, and what you take is the 1,500 kilometer equivalent, then mission accomplished. And therefore what I'm saying is that you know the number of days that you have from now until the day you write your exams. You must have an idea as to the mileage you must cover. The mileage is in terms of the work that you have to cover. And you've got to plan your program properly.